Buenos días, chicos. Feliz viernes, el 20 de noviembre. So I apologize. Today I am out. So as mentioned previously, I'm part of the negotiating team for the new teacher contract. And today is hopefully our last negotiation session. So I will be available via email, but I won't be available via Zoom. So I would just want to walk you through the presentation, the activities that you need to do. So the first activity is answering the question. You can listen to our song for the day. I personally really like it. Me gusta. So the question is, ¿cuáles quehaceres tienes que hacer en tu casa? If you click on this link, it goes to the Quizlet set. Down here is also vocabulary words. So if I was answering right, I would say, en mi casa yo cuido, tengo dos perros, yo alimento a mis perros, yo a veces lavo los platos y tengo que limpiar los baños, no me gusta. So those are just some examples there. El momento positivo for today is learning is never done without errors and defeats. So just remembering that mistakes are good. It's part of the learning process, and that's not just academically, but also life, right? You don't move forward without making mistakes because that's how we learn. All right, so today I won't be available on Zoom for Barren Time, but I will be available via email. So I'm going to make sure that I check my email throughout the day. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Also, just a reminder that there's a quiz next Tuesday. So we haven't taken a quiz, so it's going to have 3 objectives on it. There will be a short listening. So we've done several listening practices. There'll only be a few questions, so you don't have to scroll up and down, but there will be a listening section. So the quiz will have quehaceres, those chore vocabulary words, interacciones familiares, so the like saludarse, despedirse, saying hello, goodbye, llevarse bien, getting along well with siblings, that vocabulary that you worked on at the last class and you'll work on with today. And then el imperfecto. So this is a verb tense to talk about the past, your childhood. So you're going to be working with it today during class and then for the homework. So make sure if you do not understand the grammar, please send me an email so I can send you more explanation, more resources that you can use to study. Because there will be, so it'll all be multiple choice, but there will be questions using that imperfect tense. Okay, so our objectives are poder identificar vocabulario de interacciones familiares y usar el imperfecto para describir la niñez. So using the imperfect to describe childhood. There's nothing you need to submit here, but I linked the vocabulary, that new set of vocabulary. So then with that, you're going to, if you click this picture, it'll take you to the online textbook. Look, I'm even gonna put it down here just in case. It'll take you to the online textbook. You're going to, my computer's a little bit slow. Internet. Okay, so you're gonna go into the online textbook, go to assignments, and then click on Actividad 14, Asociar, Página 98. Remember to take it, you have to do the activity, you click Attempt. My computer, okay, there we go. So what you need to do is read those 3 descriptions here and match with the appropriate picture. So does number 1 match with letra A, B, o C? Number 2, A, B, o C. 3, A, B, o C. So you're typing it in over here, and then click Submit. If you don't get 100 the first time, try it again, practice, reread it. What did you miss? Okay, so next, there are these 4 questions that you're answering in complete Spanish sentences. There are some cultural questions here. On this slide, you're just reading this and thinking to yourself, so you don't need to submit anything, but what do you notice about the verb? So this is that new verb tense that we're going to work with, the imperfect. What do you notice? How is it different from when I say yo soy, yo hablo, yo participo, a mí me gusta? So how do the endings look different? So what you're going to do is go to our class Canvas page. So we're going to go to our modules. Scroll down to Semana 12, excuse me. And you're going to choose this class notes, El Imperfecto. So you're going to use these two videos. You can choose either one. They both have the same information, just different people talking. And you're going to use it to fill out the class notes here on the imperfect tense. So for example, here we use the imperfect to express events that happen in the past. So me el pasado. If you want to write in English, that's fine. El pasado. Oops. Español. Okay, I use the imperfect to talk about things I used to do often. Actions that happened often, repeatedly in the past. So, for example, okay, so in the videos, they will explain all of that. So use the videos to take notes, and then you would submit your notes when you finish, and then you have these to study from. The good thing about the imperfect is that there are only 3 irregular verbs. So there's not the present tense has lots of irregular verbs with spelling and spell changes and all that. So there's only 3 irregular verbs in the imperfect. And down here are just words that, helpful words to use the imperfect. So frequently. So if I said every Sunday I used to go to church with my parents. De vez en cuando, sometimes. So all of these are just useful words to help you. Okay, so if we go back to the presentation, once you take the notes, then you can submit the this document in the assignments page. And then the last thing is the homework. So your homework is due on Monday, the 23rd. Let's see, it's not going back. Okay, so the homework, I'm gonna go back to modules, scroll down. The homework is this online textbook practice, week 12, so I'm gonna click on that. So I gave video directions in the directions, so make sure that you review it. The directions are also written in list form here. So you are going to follow that video or that list directions, and you're gonna complete the 2 activities using Cami. So if you have any questions, so this is due on Monday evening. So I put the directions in English here. And again, I also recorded myself giving directions. So that's this right here. So if you need help, how do I do my homework? Use that link there. All right, chicos, again, feel free to email me if you need anything, and I will see you on Zoom on Tuesday. Gracias.